Welcome, Chris, Casting for Two podcast. As usual, I'm here. It'd be kind of funny to see me not here, but I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. That sounds interesting now that I'm hearing myself talk about it. It sounds very interesting to me, what it would be like without the main host, me, who is Chris. Now I can't get it out of my head, but I need to because I need to start this episode. Welcome everybody to Casting for Two, episode number 26. No, 26 was last week. I'm silly. This is 27. I caught myself immediately. This is the second episode of the new year. So far, my New Year's resolutions have been going great because I didn't make any, so can't complain, you know? But today I got a good episode for you. I had I'm going to say I had a good friend, even though we know nothing about each other. She doesn't know my dark history. But you know what? I consider her a friend. Melissa Szewczok, who is a Vancouverian actor. She is part of a theater production company, Short, Sharp, and Pointy, and they throw all sorts of plays, stuff like that. Not that I know musicals. She's not a musical gal, which is okay. I'm fine with that. But it was great to talk to her. I had her on the last podcast, and we talked all about Mad Men. But I enjoy talking to TV about her. I like TV. Who doesn't like TV? So I had a great time chatting with her. And, so let's just start this show, okay? Let's get into it. All right? Chris, cue the music, please. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I am well, thank you.
So what you been up to? I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I know, just working and, life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, life. Well, I mean, last time we chatted, it was all about Mad Men.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was listening to the episode, editing it, and I was like, you know what, I want to know more about Melissa.
Me.
Yes, I want to know more about you.
Less Don Draper.
Well, if he comes up, it's just gonna happen, okay? He's Don Draper.
He might come up.
He's old Dick Whitman, okay?
Oh, Dick Whitman. How about the end of that last season, hey?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, I won't say anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a crazy Blu-ray bender on Thursday.
Nice.
So I'm gonna, when I saw it, because I tried to watch Mad Men, when the episodes aired.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it. I watched the first episode. I can't do it. I want more.
You can't wait.
No.
It's tough. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 seasons or so, because I've been totally caught up, and yeah. And same with Breaking Bad. When I started Breaking Bad, it was already in the 3rd or 4th season, so I just binge watched all of it, right?
Yeah.
And then once I got caught up, I was like, no, I can't wait a week.
Well, I mean, the Mad Men spoilers aren't really that huge, really. But the Breaking Bad spoilers were crazy, so it was one of those shows where I had to keep up with it just to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, because Mad Men spoilers it doesn't totally ruin it. It kind of does, but it's also just not as out there as the Breaking Bad ones. Like, you can avoid them.
Exactly. If you, what happened with John Draper? Well, he drank, He cheated on his wife, and yeah. And what happened to Breaking Bad? Dude, oh my God, you gotta see. Heisenberg was dead. He was lying on the floor. Blah blah blah. Do I know? Have you watched Breaking Bad?
Yeah. I'm totally.
Okay.
I'm totally, completely. I'm caught up in everything. Yeah.
Halfway between that sentence, I said, "Oh no, I hope she's seen it."
Oh God.
No.
Yeah, but if I hadn't seen it, you could have bluffed your way out of that one and be like, "That was just a hypothetical."
I'm just kidding.
He wasn't really. I mean,
I saw a funny tweet. I don't know who it was from, but after the finale aired, next Sunday, a lot of people were like, "Well, now what do we do?"
Yeah.
And I don't know, somebody said a tweet like, "Wow, the last week's Breaking Bad episode was crazy. I wonder how Heisenberg is going to get out of his way from lying on that floor." So that made me chuckle.
Oh, poor person.
Yeah.
There's no more. It's not coming back.
Well, okay, so let's talk about Breaking Bad. Were you satisfied with the ending?
Yeah, I think I was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were complaining that everything wrapped up too nicely, but it had to, because there's no way Walt was gonna leave things not taken care of. Mm-hmm. He knew he was gonna die, so he fucking wrapped it up.
Yeah. No, I was very satisfied with that ending. Part of me doesn't want to delete it off the DVR.
I still have it too. It's still on mine. I'm gonna watch it again.
Oh yeah, nice. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was the perfect way for him to, just end everything. And yeah, I don't know, I thought it was just an awesome ending.
And I'm glad Jesse strangled Todd.
Yes, yeah.
That was intense.
Poor Todd, though. I mean,
what? Poor Todd?
No. Let me just say, Todd is a little kid, like mentally, and yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt bad for him because he's just a little kid. He's trying to impress mommy and daddy, and he he full on shoots a kid, and it's like, oh no. But see, I still consider him as just a little kid just wanting to impress his dad.
I hear ya. I see what you're saying. I can get behind some of that for sure.
Right, yeah. I mean,
like he does just try to do a good job to make everyone else happy.
Yeah, exactly. And even though, his decisions, don't make certain people happy, but they deal with it, and just like a little kid,
But he also did some cold shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna deny that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm like, there was no way he wasn't gonna die. But I get it.
Yeah.
But no, I just enjoyed the whole Breaking Bad season. So I'm happy that it's we got closure. I'm sad that it's still not going on.
There is something to be said for quitting while you're ahead.
Yeah.
Not dragging a show out too many seasons, and then it starts to get kind of, it just stops. You stop being engaged, you stop caring after too long. Like, I don't know if you ever watched Grey's Anatomy, but it's still on. And I'm still watching it because I've been watching it for years. But I'm like, can you just be over so I don't have to watch it anymore? Like, just quit.
Right. No, my mom watches that show, and she has, from the very beginning. And
so have I, from the beginning.
I mean, I've never seen the show, but I just think, like, really?
I can't believe they're still making it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I think part of me would have loved to see where they took Breaking Bad if they'd gone on, but the other part of me is glad that they ended it so well and that everything was so good and they didn't taint it with trying to keep going.
Yeah. Is there a show that you watched, got canceled, and wish you had some sort of a conclusion with?
I haven't seen Deadwood, but I know everybody talks about that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really want, like, I know Deadwood's really good, and it's on my list of things to watch, but I'm scared to watch it because I know that they didn't know they were getting canceled, and they never wrapped anything up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. And then other than that, I think it's been mostly, I'm trying to think of any other sort of drama show that's happened to me with, but like, I mean, comedies, yeah, like Arrested Development, but Arrested Development knew it was getting canceled, so they kind of wrapped things up, and yeah.
And now they're back, though.
Yeah, have you watched the new ones?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
I have, I saw them, yeah.
And no likey?
No, I like them. I knew it wasn't going to be obviously it wasn't going to be able to be exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I know people were like, oh, it's just not as good. It's not the same. I'm like, well, of course it's not the same. It couldn't possibly be, just the way they filmed it and everything. But I thought there was some really funny parts, some really funny jokes. And I love that, what's his name was in it, who's from Mad Men? John Slattery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so awesome.
My favorite joke of that entire that series, that season was the club they went to, the Anne Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think I've only seen one episode of Entourage, but I've seen the opening credits. But that just makes me laugh. That's just so genius.
It's so genius. And just a lot of the little jokes too, like a lot of the crossover things where you're watching like one person and then you get to the next person, so you're like, oh god, that's so funny. Like when it's on Lindsay's and then she's like, stay in your lane, Anus Tart. And then it's Tobias. Oh, I died. The Anus Tart.
It's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Just all the complexities of trying to weave all those stories in and out. That's pretty cool. I
don't know how they do that.
They
always have.
Yeah, they must be absolutely crazy. That's all I can say.
They must just have like walls, a writer's room, and the walls are just covered with tiny little post-its of every running joke they've ever had, and then they just like, oh, hey, let's throw that one in an episode. Because they do an amazing job in the new ones of weaving everything together, but in the old ones of just bringing back really subtle references all the time.
Yeah, no, I still enjoy it, and I'll keep watching it. But the only show that I could think of that I wish I had closure, but not really, was Angel. You remember that show?
Yeah, I never watched it though. I watched all the Buffy. Mm-hmm. So I'm aware. I don't think I ever saw an episode of Angel, but
I only started watching, and I haven't seen every episode at all. I started watching what was the final season, like halfway through, just because I like the theme song. I was like, okay, I could get on board with this theme song.
You could have just downloaded the song.
I know, but this was a long time ago.
You watch a show just to hear the song every week.
Yeah, it was so I really could get into the show. I was like, okay, I get this violin, and then you throw in some drums. Okay, I'm on board.
Oh, I have to look up the theme song to Angel.
Now I'm a little self-conscious because I don't think it's that great anymore, but I still enjoy it.
Hey, stand by it. I won't judge you.
All right, well, I enjoy it. And honestly, I've probably seen like maybe 12 episodes of Angel. But I watch the theme song a lot. But yeah, so I mean, the ending, they didn't know they were getting canceled. So the very last moment of the final episode is them about to do battle with all these monsters. And, David Boreanaz is like, let's go get them. And then boom, that's it. That's the end of the season.
Oh.
So part of me wishes it would go on. Part of me that doesn't like the theme song or just doesn't care.
Yeah.
So, but either way, it's good. But yeah, what other TV you watching?
I've been watching. Well, I'm waiting for Mad Men to come back on. I can't wait. I've been watching the latest season of American Horror Story.
Mm-hmm. No, Coven?
Yeah. I hadn't seen either of the previous seasons, but this one came on. I just started PVRing it to check it out, and I've gotten a little bit hooked. Mm-hmm. What else have I been watching? And then other than that, there hasn't really been any new ones that have gotten me. I've just been sticking to my usual, like, Parks and Rec, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and excited for Community to come back.
Yes.
And, yeah, what else have I watched that's new to me? Other than American Horror Story, I think nothing that I've really seen more than one episode or so of.
Mm-hmm. I've been on a huge Castle kick as of late.
Oh, I see. I've never watched Castle, but I love Nathan Fillion. So
that's basically what got me into the show, because I enjoy him, and it's one of those procedural shows. So there's a little story in there, but it's not it's like whatever.
Yeah, you can jump in whenever.
Yeah, exactly. Like Law and Order, if it's on, you'll watch it and you don't care. It's just okay. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Castle. I enjoy that show. The new show I've been watching is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. How do you feel about it?
Every episode gets better and better, because I know, sure, the pilot was a little rough, but
pilots are always rough. Yeah.
And I don't know, it just has such a talented cast, and the creator of Parks and Rec created that show, so I was like, you know what? Let me just stick with this a little bit, and yeah, it's getting funnier. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Community. Just you watch those first episodes and it's like, oh, and then you watch the later episodes and it's totally different.
Yeah, I watched the pilot, and then I saw the Halloween one, and I saw another one, and I had some. I mean, I love Andy Samberg, so. There are a few laughs in there, and Chelsea Peretti is pretty funny, too.
She is such a weird character that I enjoy.
She is a very strange character.
It's just so funny when she's, when she's probably one of the big reasons why I watch this show, just because how crazy she is.
Was it the Halloween one that they had the pie off? I saw the one with where we're having the pie off.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
No, but other than that, I don't really watch that much TV.
Yeah, I've checked out a couple of the newer sitcoms. Like I watched a bunch of pilots, and I was like, okay, I know I can't judge things by the pilot, so I tried to watch second episodes of things, and I don't know, I haven't really gotten into any of them. Mm-hmm. I haven't checked out that Robin Williams one yet, though. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either. I don't know, maybe, I'll rent it. I don't know. Oh, I can't rent. Blockbuster's out of business.
I know. They did a big thing on SNL about it.
Did they? Oh, don't tell me yet. I haven't seen it.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't say anything.
All I know, I only saw just pictures of Bobby Moynihan waving goodbye to a Crude's standee. That's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah,
but
that happened.
Yeah, no, I've been working. I've been working a adult job now.
Yeah.
So I never thought I'd be that person to be like have, episodes in my DVR piling up, and then I was just watching TV yesterday, and I was like, oh no, I've become that person.
I have too.
Where there's just too much to watch.
Yeah, I've got an embarrassing amount of daily shows piled up in my my DVR, and I'm like, I want to watch so badly, but I don't have time.
Yeah, no, and that's every 4 times a week.
Yeah,
wow,
I know.
Wow.
I know, it's so sad.
I think you are screwed.
I know, because once they've been sitting there for like 3 weeks, you're like, well, it's kind of not relevant anymore.
Yeah, well, you know what? You'll get to them. I believe in you.
I'll have just a day where it'll be like 12 hours of Jon Stewart. I won't stop.
There
just
you go.
all Jon Stewart all day.
There you go. But so what's going on with acting?
Not a lot right now. I've kind of gotten a bit of a grown-up job too, so I've been really, really busy working 2 jobs. So I haven't done much in the way of acting recently.
Mm-hmm. And what I've never asked this, but what led you to acting?
I just always wanted to do it. It was just always something I wanted to do from as long as I can remember. And then I did it all through, you do it in school when you're a kid, and then did it all through junior high and high school, and went to university in the theater program. So yeah, I don't know. There was no moment where I was like, I want to do this. It was just always. I remember being really young and watching TV and movies and just being like, I'd like to be a part of that.
Did you have parents that were,
no, not at all. No, my parents are not even a little bit.
That's so okay. So it's always funny to me, just because my parents grew up movie lovers. I remember not doing homework just to see Independence Day at like 7:00 at night, and lying to my parents like, no, I don't have any homework. Let's go see it. And
yeah.
And so I have a buddy who, he doesn't hate movies, but he just doesn't watch them, and it just always blows my mind that I don't know, that people don't watch movies in general. Certain people that, I hate movies. Like, how can you hate movies? I don't get that. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Anyway, so your parents. Oh, that's right. Your parents aren't actors. Are they movie fans?
Yeah, they're definitely movie fans.
Okay.
Yeah, we always watched movies a lot.
I remember when I was sick, my dad had to take care of me. Somehow he would always sneak in some sort of VHS, and this one time he snuck past Batman Forever, and I was so excited because I got to watch that when I was sick.
Nice.
But what kind of plays did you do in school?
Plays? Oh, I've done never really any musicals. We'll go there. I'm not a musically inclined person so much. Done a lot of different plays. In high school, one of the big ones we did was The Diary of Anne Frank. That was a really cool experience.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
16 or 17. 16,
16 and a half?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
17, I think.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay.
But no, that was cool because I remember we did a lot of research on the Holocaust and everything for that one. So it was a really neat experience. And when I was at UVic for theater, we did some little, like, there was a lot of students would write their own plays. So I did a couple of those. Mm-hmm. One was a bit of a comedy. One was a crazy, like, kind of mildly experimental, like, movement piece thing. That was really intense.
Okay.
Quite the experiment. Yeah, sometimes acting can be really funny when you look back on things.
Yeah.
You go, we did that? Do we really do that? Yeah, oh, we did that.
Well, my sister was always the theater actor. I don't know. And she did the musicals, like Grease.
Yeah.
And but she also did like Steel Magnolias. But I remember this one time she did this crazy, like, messed up play that had meaning to it, but I was like 12, so I didn't understand it. And then I think a couple months ago we were talking about it, and I remember I just flat out asked her, "You remember that crazy play that had lots of colors and you were dressed in army gear?" She goes, "Yeah." "What the fuck was that about?" And I don't think she knew either.
It's funny how that happens. Sometimes you just, you're like, well, the director told me to do this, so.
Yeah, oh, well, I got
guess that's what we're doing.
All right, let's do it. So yeah, I get that, but
it's funny when I was in maybe when I was in high school or just out of high school, maybe it was like a year later, we did this. We did it a couple times. It was a take on the Christmas Carol, but it was also a murder mystery dinner theater.
Ooh.
So I did that a few times.
Who killed Ichabod Crane?
Yeah, pretty much. It was really funny. And I ended up it changed every time we did it. I think we did 3 or 4 shows of it in different places. And I ended up being the killer one time. I was pretty pleased. I was like, yeah.
Was that your killer noise?
Yeah, that was my killer noise. I was Scrooge's wife, I think. Something like that. Some wife from, I can't remember all the details. It was a long time. I am old. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, nah, I know what you mean. I mean, I always freak out when somebody who's born in the 90s is 21.
Oh my goodness. Well, try being me, like when I have to ID people at work and I'm like, what? You're old enough to be in the bar? God damn it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But the drinking age is 19, though.
Yeah.
19 is not that weird for me.
No?
No, it's 21. That's weird.
Well, same when oh gosh. I just feel old when I work sometimes. Yeah. My friend, he's a few years older than me, and he was talking the other day, and he was like, you know, I just realized that teenage boys now will pretty much never have to, like, go through the nervousness and anxiety of, like, phoning a girl at home and having her dad answer and having to ask to talk to her. Because, like, now it's just everyone just texts or whatever.
Yo, text me, girl. What you doing, girl?
Hey, you up?
You up, girl?
No, because we never had cell phones or texts when I was in high school. Like, you had to phone someone's house where they live with their parents and, like, talk to their parents when their parents answer the phone. And it was always so nerve-wracking and everything, and that just doesn't exist anymore.
I totally do remember that, but I remember with this one time I had a sort of girlfriend. It was middle school, so it's not really a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But she told me to call her, and I just met her, and she was already my sort of girlfriend, and I didn't know her name. So,
oh no!
So I called, and she didn't answer. It was her mom, and I was like, "Hey, is home?" And then I hung up because I just did not know her name. And then I would try to get her to tell me her name, and it did not work. So I don't know her name. I never knew her name.
Really? There was no one you could ask?
No.
It just, wow.
No, I didn't know her name. So I still don't know her name. There you go.
That's absolutely hilarious.
But I was a different person now. So
well, that was middle school.
I get people's names now.
I love you get the phone out and you're like, oh, you just type it in for me so that I know it's spelled properly.
Oh, there we go. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, you do it so that you spell it properly. It's a good one.
Okay, I'll use that. I'll use that never next time.
Or here's my number. Text me back with your name.
Yeah, that's right. I guess so. The one excuse I hate is I have a new phone. Who is this? When I try to text somebody, I don't know. I find that bullshit.
Oh, I've actually had new phones though. It does happen.
But not with all this technology nowadays where it backs up your number.
I don't know. My old iPhone, there was like a glitch in the backup, and I lost about half my contacts.
Is that why you wouldn't respond to any of my texts?
Probably.
Okay.
No, did you text me and I didn't respond to you?
No, I'm just kidding.
I always respond to text. I just say to people, I'm sorry this number isn't in my phone. Mm-hmm. I don't make an excuse for it. I do not have this number. Who dis?
Yeah, who did? Okay. And me
who
dis? Me dis.
Who me?
Me. Detective who?
Oh, that could go on for a long time.
I still have projects I would love to shoot with you.
Yeah, let me know.
I have 5 short films I'd like to do.
Awesome.
And the only one you can't do is one of them because there's not a girl in there
That's okay.
Because I can't write girl characters. But that's no excuse why you shouldn't do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, I could play a male character. We just have to butch me up.
Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna put. This is your audition. Give me your best male voice. Go. I like it.
Hey, girl.
Okay, you're done. You know what? I'm sold.
Yes.
I'm sold. You got it.
I'm in.
There you go. No, that'd be funny. But no, like, because I keep telling. Part of the reason is that I'm stuck doing the adult jobby thing. But Bobcat, my go-to guy, is working like a jerk.
I know. I saw him about a week ago. Well, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Something like that. He's been working lots, yeah.
So, and I can't really picture doing anything without him, just because he gets stuff done. If I had a spirit animal, it would be Bobcat.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
That's going on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that is definitely going on a t-shirt.
With his face, his eyebrows up, he's like chuckling. That is Bobcat is my spirit animal.
Does he know this?
I hope he does.
You just need to get the t-shirt made and just wear it. And
there you go.
Just wait until he notices.
The next time, okay, so the next time I go to Victoria, I'm definitely going to do that. And he's there.
That's awesome. Yeah, now you gotta come to the big city. Come see us here in Vancouver.
In the Couve? Yeah.
In the Couve.
Do people call it the Couve?
No, nobody calls it
Well,
that.
You know what? This guy calls it the Couve. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm going to the Couve to visit my friends. Yeah. I got friends in the Couve.
Yeah, no biggie. You ever heard of the Couve? No? Well, I'm just a bit more into the Couve than you. Whatever. See you later. Hey, wait, where's everyone going? Melissa.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we've been chatting for a long time now.
All right, let's kill it.
Okay, let's kill it. Let us shoot it and then have it walk around in our meth lab and lie on the floor.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, but I enjoyed talking with you. We should do it again, and we should work with each other. And I'll go to the Couve.
Come to the Couve. We'll make some movies.
All right. Well, you know what? Fine. 2 things I hate. I will try to suck it up and do it for you.
For Bobcat.
And for my spirit animal, B-Cat. Okay. Fine. All fine. But no, I've enjoyed talking with you, and whenever you want to come back on, just let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have a good night. Try not to work too hard.
Yeah, I gotta do a bit more work.
Oh no. All right. Well then, try not to.
It's fine.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, just a quick reminder, you can always catch up with these episodes on castingfor2.com. You can also follow me at Twitter @castingfor2 or send me an email at castingfor2@gmail.com.